It's such a big loss for our family to try to navigate, because she was such a beautiful soul, Debbie Collier's son Jeffrey Bearden tells People. It's been nearly 2 months since Debbie Collier, 59, was found dead under mysterious circumstances in the Chattahoochee-Oconee National Forest in Georgia. Her family is still searching for answers about how and why she died. The last 2 months have just been so hectic, surreal and frustrating and heartbreaking, Collier's son Jeffrey Bearden, 33, tells People. My family is trying their best to stay together, stay a unit and just try to remember my mom during all of this time too. Bearden tells People he has been frustrated with the lack of information he has received from law enforcement regarding his mother's case. According to Bearden, most of the information he has received about the case has come via the media, and he says his family wasn't invited to the Habersham County Sheriff's Department's press conference regarding his mother's case. When he reached out to the sheriff himself, he said he lost even more confidence in the investigation. I had spoken to their sheriff, Mr. Joey Terrell, and I had a pretty unpleasant phone call with him, Bearden says. Bearden says that during the 10-minute phone call, Terrell laughed at him as he was expressing his concerns about his family's safety and the status of the investigation into Collier's death. My entire goal of the conversation really was just to try to be better up to date, because there is a lot of information that my family has received through the media that we necessarily haven't gathered from law enforcement, and that's been incredibly challenging, Bearden says. Since news broke of Collier's death in early September, the case has garnered national and international attention and put her family in the spotlight. People are going to start reaching out to my family again, calling people, emailing us, going up in our yards, entering our yards when we don't want them to, taking photos of our homes, Bearden says. There's so much that my family is dealing with already, and when I started explaining that, that's when he started to laugh. And then I have to explain, I don't know what's funny about me telling you my truth and explaining this to you. And then, that's when he made the statement, I am trying not hang up on you. Bearden says his wife was also on the call with him and spoke to the sheriff after she noticed how flustered and frustrated Bearden was becoming with the exchange. People reached out to Sheriff Terrell and the Habersham County Sheriff's Department for comment last Friday, but has not received a response. I want help from the Habersham County Sheriff's Office to understand and be updated on any information before it's released to the public, before it's released to the media, Bearden says. I would like to know how and if my concerns can still be addressed again, because I don't want another family to have this experience that I've had. And I especially don't want them to have to engage with law enforcement and have such a negative experience, and then not be able to have some resolution to give them the confidence that they need to keep trusting them to investigate their loved one's homicide.